Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another new beauty releases video, and today I'm going to be trying and testing. I've already tried and tested these products out, and I'm going to share with you my thoughts and opinions on them. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. I've had my coffee also today, by the way. So anyway, let's get into the products, because most of these I've actually been using for months now. Like, some of them are new, others I feel like I had been trying and testing out for months, and I just never got a chance to feature them because I only feature 5 products in every video, keeping with I don't want to how do you say, I don't want to get a lot of new products in my collection all at once. I have a limit to it, and I want to stick to my limit. So that is why I feel like that kind of helps me keep the discipline in place. But anyways, let's jump into it, and I'll go in the order of how I use it. I think that's how I usually always do it as well. So we'll start with the face serum. This is Dermaco's 10% Niacinamide serum. Now, I've had this for a couple of months, I would say, but I never got around to using this because I had some other Pilgrim serums which you guys wanted to see the reviews on first, and you have already seen the reviews in previous months' videos. If you haven't seen it, I am pretty sure I have a playlist, but if I don't, I'll make a playlist and I'll add this video also to the same playlist, and you can go and watch the other videos in the playlist, basically, where I have reviewed those serums. This is the current serum which I'm using and absolutely loving. It is a nice water-based serum, and I will say that this has actually dethroned some of my past favorites. I'm making a separate video on like the dethroning part of it, so I don't want to feature that aspect of it in this video and kind of spoil it for you. But yes, this is definitely going to be like a niacinamide serum holy grail, because I've noticed a little goes a long way with this one also, and with the Pilgrim one as well. So I want to actually count the number of uses I'm getting on each of them and see which is like the best bang for my buck. But yeah, a little goes a long way with this. It's very easy to spread all over. I just take like 2 or 3 drops of this and it covers my entire face. And yes, of course, niacinamide serum will give you the oil control benefits over a period of time. That is not something I can tell you immediately. When I say immediately, I mean like even in a few weeks. You can't tell much in terms of those things, but when you're using an niacinamide serum consistently, you will notice those results. And I am just trying to maintain those results at this point, because I've already seen the oil control benefits with various different niacinamide serums. So I just know that's a property now which niacinamide serums have, and that's not something that's going to change from brand to brand. But what changes from brand to brand is how they formulate it, how spreadable they are, how much product you need every single time you're using. Like, I'm not going to diss any other brand while talking about this, but I can tell you, with other serums, you have to apply a lot of product, and I feel like you run through the bottle way quickly, even if that's more affordable. Versus this is like not under 500 rupees, it's actually 600 rupees. Now, considering the buy one get one offers that you can get on this particular product, it's obviously going to be cheaper, but also because a little goes a long way, it's going to also last you a long time. So this is like a better value per like use and stuff as compared to some of the other alternatives out there. And of course, I'm going to tell you how many uses you get and do like a full in-depth breakdown in a future video, but we're going to skip that for now because I feel like I've already been talking about this product for like 2 to 3 minutes. So let's move on. Next, we have sunscreens to talk about. Not one, but we have 2 sunscreens. First, I'll tell you about this one right here. This is the Dr. Sheths Ceramide and Vitamin C oil-free sunscreen. Now, the OG ceramide and vitamin C. Did I say hyaluronic acid earlier? No. The Dr. Sheths Ceramide and Vitamin C sunscreen, the oil-free variant, is this one, and then the OG one I've used in the past. That one is more creamy, and it's like a great winter sunscreen or a great like dry skin sunscreen. This I feel like is good for all skin types. Maybe not for very dry skin or like dry skin, but if you have normal, combination, even oily skin, I think this would be a great option, because even though when you first take it in your palms, it looks creamy, but when you blend it on the skin, it actually settles into like a sort of dry mattifying finish. I would say it's not like the Deconstruct skincare sunscreen. Like, that one has like a proper like matte finish. This one is like a dewy matte of sorts. Like, there is a sheen, but then it's also like quite slick and matte. Like, you can't feel like, you know, the I should not say wetness on the skin, but you know, like with the Dermaco sunscreen also, for example, the hyaluronic acid sunscreen, that one, there's like a sheen basically going, and if you are applying makeup on top, it's like a good primer, right? This is more like a mattifying primer wala finish, or like a silicone primer wala finish. I'm pretty sure there are some silicones in here, even though the ingredients list is like super duper long, and it's going to be very hard to find if there are any silicones in here. But yeah, by the way, it says it's got water resistance. Like there's some ingredient in here which makes the sunscreen kind of water resistant. It's not waterproof, by the way. No sunscreen is waterproof, but yeah, it says water resistant for some reason. Yeah, there is dimethicone in here, so yeah, there are silicones. Now the reason why I like this is because I find the texture to be kind of unique as compared to all the other sunscreens which are out there in the market. So if that's something that you're looking for, is like a dewy yet matte sunscreen, I would suggest at least checking one of these out. There are other sunscreens also in the same oil-free line, which I feel like they're all going to be kind of similar, I am assuming. Of course, I haven't tried out others, and I also don't plan to be very honest. I am really enjoying this, and I would recommend it to anyone who has normal oily skin. I think it's a great sunscreen to at least try out and see if you like it or not. I personally really liked it. I am not completely sure if I'm going to repurchase it, because as much as I like it, I know there are other sunscreens which I like more and which I'm like I enjoy using more basically. So that is probably why I won't like repurchase this. Also, by the way, I feel like I went through this pretty damn quickly as compared to other sunscreens which I also have, which I feel like I got more uses out of. This I feel like I used up rather quickly, so that's another reason why I don't plan to repurchase this one. But yeah, I don't know why I went into like empties review mode. Let's talk about another sunscreen which I have been using, and like why I'm spoiling it. Okay, so this particular sunscreen I have owned for months and months. I tried it out and I was really impressed by it. At the same time, it almost became like a favorite which I didn't want to use because I love it so much. I wanted to like savor it, and now I've actually found other sunscreens which how should I say, like I love this, but I love other sunscreens more. So I'm torn with this one, I'll tell you. So this is Dot & Key's Cica Calming Mattifying Sunscreen. This is a light gel cream, SPF 50 PA 4+. Now this one, first of all, I was very surprised when I first used it, because I didn't have a great experience with Dot & Key sunscreens before I tried out this one. But ever since I tried this out, I have changed my tune on hating Dot & Key sunscreens, because some of them I do hate, yes, but this one is not one of those. In fact, even the mango one I actually really like, but I like this one even more than the mango one. Like if I had to rate the mango and this one, I would rate this one more than that, because it has this very thin, very easily absorbed, very quick absorbing power. I have compared it to the Be Body Wise sunscreen, and that's why I say that as much as I love this for a Dot & Key product, but if I had to compare the sunscreens, I feel like I love Be Body Wise more than this. One reason being like this packaging, I feel like can be sometimes hard to get like every last bit of product out, versus the Be Body Wise I can just cut up once I have completely used it up and make sure that I'm getting every last bit of product out. Now this one though comes in the 80-gram size, so after I use it up, if I had to repurchase either this or the Be Body Wise, I would repurchase the big size of this one. The Be Body Wise one I do want to repurchase, though I just wish that they made a bigger size in their sunscreen, because I'm pretty sure that sunscreen is doing really well, and it is truly a very amazing formula. Both of them to me are kind of the same, I would say interchangeable as well, but I am very torn on which one I want to go ahead and repurchase. I think for now I'm going to repurchase both and keep using both till I find a middle point, or like I should find out which one is cheaper in terms of like price and like, you know, cost for use basically, and I think then I'll be able to make a firm decision. Right now I'm very torn, but if I had to review this product in itself, I think it's amazing. If for some reason the Be Body Wise one is not working for you, I don't know what reason that would be, to be honest, but in case it's not working for you, I would highly suggest you check this one out. And even if you haven't tried Be Body Wise, if you find this one on offers or discounts, or maybe Dot & Key has a buy one get one sale, please pick this up. And if you were like me, who had a really bad experience with Dot & Key sunscreens and you're scarred now, check this one out, because this one you're actually going to fall in love with. It is amazing. Highly recommend. That's all for skincare. We only had 3 skincare products. Now I have 2 hair care products. First, let's talk about a shampoo. This is a new variant of Tresemme, which I tried out a few months ago, and I've basically not been reaching for it ever since I got it, which is why I took so long to even feature this in a new products video. So this is the Lamellar gloss variant. Basically, I wish Tresemme made like a Lamellar gloss, a Lamellar water. Basically, like that is what I would really love to try out, the Lamellar gloss shampoo. Though on the other hand, I feel like A, it did not clean my hair very well, and B, I didn't feel like my hair was extra shiny, extra smooth or anything like that since using it. So that's why I feel like I didn't reach for this much. When I first used it the first couple of times, I felt like my hair was not feeling clean, which is why I was turned off by using this. And then when I mean, I don't notice any difference in my hair between my keratin smooth variant and the hair fall defense one and this one. So if I had to go back and repurchase Tresemme shampoos, I'll definitely stick to those variants, and this one's going to be an easy pass. So I'm glad I bought like the smallest size that's available in this, because if I bought the big one, I would severely regret my decision. And then the other hair care product which I also have, and that's the last product for this video basically, is the Bblunt Advanced Smoothening Serum Cream. Now I wanted to get this for months and months, maybe years, to be honest. I don't think this is a new product in the market anymore. It's been around for a while, and while I was loving the Anomaly leave-in conditioner, for some reason that's not available on Nykaa anymore. I don't know why they took it off. I still see Anomaly shampoos on Nykaa, but I don't see the leave-in cream for some reason, so I don't know what's wrong. But I loved that one, and I also wanted to try out other leave-in conditioners, so I ended up picking up this one, and it's quite nice. I will say it's not as bad as the L'Oreal one or the Moxie one. Those did not work out for me. At the same time, it's not as good as Anomaly either. I feel like Anomaly made my hair really smooth, and I could tell like my hair was very smooth and soft. This one is nice. It says it's for frizz-free hair, straighter hair. I don't even know what they mean by that. I think they say that, you know, you use this and then you basically style your hair after, and it's going to make your hair super smooth. I don't style my hair with heat. I just use this as a normal leave-in conditioner to make sure for the entire 3 days that I'm not washing my hair again, my hair is nice and soft and smooth. And I feel like this does a decent job of that, but not amazing. Like, would I repurchase this? Probably not. But will I use up the entire rest of it that is left? Yes. So that is that. Those were all the new products that I had to feature this time around. I hope that you found it helpful, and yes, always please make sure to let me know what products you want me to review next. I have a running list on my phone of stuff that you have recommended. I've screenshotted all of that, and I will pick them up as and when I can. Obviously, I have to be very selective about what I'm adding into my collection for budget reasons. Also make sure that I am not over, you know, buying in a specific category, because then my inventory numbers are going to go whoop, and I don't want that, obviously. So yes, that is it for the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching, and please come back for more. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Bye.